Hi everyone, I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and excuse me, this is Monday. What is it? August 25th, I think? Hold on, let me look. No, 24th. Yeah, August 24th. Okay, so my question for the tarot is to know more about Kellyanne Conway and her future. And I also want to answer a question that my friend Hillary dropped into one of the comments quite a bit ago. She said she noticed that there was a consistent theme that kept coming through in previous readings that I had done about a loss of someone close to Trump and the the female influence over him, over the situation. So she wanted me to do it like a private, yes/no reading if I could narrow down who the female is that's affecting him. And she thought like it's possible that it could be more than one, but in several readings it's come through for Trump. Like, who's the woman? She said, inquiring minds want to know. I love your sense of humor, Hillary. So anyway, I got clearly that it is Kellyanne. The loss of her leaving the campaign is definitely an influence over him. And it might, I have my suspicions as to why that might be, but I'm going to let go of all of that and just get into a very unbiased position as much as I can with her in my, humanity. I'm just going to try to let go of all judgments, and I want to know her life going forward, and to see the past as well. So I'm going to do my traditional Celtic cross with my modified meanings for the positions. So the first question, or the first card, is to show me the forces in motion in Kellyanne's life, and her challenges is the second card. What Kellyanne has control over, what she's done in the past, what's hanging over her of which she has no control, like what's looming over her, her near future, what she's attracting, others' influence over her, her distant future, and, possible outcome based on the fact that, life always goes on. But outcome, I would say, probably more politically is probably what the cards will show us. And I pulled the two cards off the bottom. I have them over here to help with the outcome. So the forces in motion, boy, she's been trying to keep all the plates spinning. She's been trying to manage all the enormous amount of energy that comes her way. And of course, she's been very manipulative in the past. I mean, she's the one, she's the queen of alternate facts. Oh, so she's been a little entertaining. She's been quiet as well. Or seems to be quiet. I don't follow her on Twitter, so I don't know. The only thing I do know is that recently, she made an announcement last night on Twitter that she's at the end of the month she's resigning and taking a break from politics, and her husband as well. And it's they're saying it's because of they want to devote more to their family. But their daughter. Oh, I wish I could remember her name. Claudia? I think it's Claudia. Claudia Conway has been an avid, opponent against her mother, and she's even said that she's been physically and emotionally abused by her mother. So let's see if that shows up in the cards. I haven't looked at them yet, so I can't tell you. But the forces are in motion is that she's, trying to balance all of that going on. And it can be her manipulation as well. Her challenges, she's got the Nine of Swords. So she hasn't been sleeping well at night, maybe even having nightmares. This is the card of high anxiety and possibly regret. what she does have control over, we have the Five of Wands, which has to do with her. Well, it could just be her managing all the flack that's coming at her, you know, all the battling, the embattled energy that's coming at her. She has control over that by dropping out and resigning. What she's done in the past, well, we've got the Lover's card. So she's been in bed with Trump, and I don't mean that, you know, I doubt they've, I don't know. I honestly don't care, and I don't want to know if, like, they've been doing it. She's been in bed with him on a, you know, on a contractual level, you know, as is, you could say, Mitch McConnell and all the other, you know, Bill Barr, Mitch McConnell, all the other people that are, you know, using their position to make more money, or to keep their money, or to keep their so-called power. Now, what's hanging over her with no control is gossip and offers that could come her way. Or I would say in her situation, probably lack of offers. Probably. There's a lot of immaturity here, but now if it's not emotional immaturity, it's a younger person, and the pages can be, you know, I believe all the court cards can be, you know, of any gender quality and gender fluidity, and you know, I don't see them that way. I see the court cards as more of the unless I'm asking, is it a woman or a man, you know, then it's usually just the quality of the card itself. And this is a young emotional person, a young sensitive person. So this very well might be Claudia, their daughter. Okay, so the near future, she's going to be judged. She's going to be judged, but then on another level, on a spiritual level, maybe she's honoring her call to try and heal her relationship with her daughter. But because of what she does have control over, I think that they really have been fighting. They really have been fighting, and she's probably at the point of losing her daughter, because her daughter was looking for ways to become emancipated from the family. So that's a very sensitive girl to do that, to know that she can do that. So, you know, and now I'm seeing this card in a new light, because if we now that Claudia has appeared, we can see this as looking as more of a big decision. So she's made this big decision to try and heal this family issue and the effect that she's had on her daughter. I hope that's what she does. I hope that this is what's coming through. I hope that's what I'm seeing in the cards is actually true, that she might try to heal the, you know, the skeletons in the closet. Maybe she'll open to a new way of being a mother. Wow. Okay, so what she's attracting, patience, or a lack of patience, or attention from another country. Interesting. Others' influence is the Hanged Man. So I believe that this is her husband George, who said, "I surrender too." He's even leaving his position with the oh my goodness, Lincoln Project. Yeah, I think it's the Lincoln Project. So that's what that is. So George. Oh, here we go. See, you guys, look at this. Perfect. it was a family decision. It was a partnership decision. This doesn't really. It only has to do with Trump in the context that he's losing her, but this is why she's doing it. Is because they both surrendered to their family unit. So yeah, this judgment call that she's made here, I would see as good. I really hope they all get into family therapy. Her distant future looks like she'll get the happiness of her family back, but the outcome is a painful ending. It's a painful ending. So they might not be able to heal. She might not be able to grow enough to heal the relationship with her daughter enough. Let's see, the two cards to support this are the Magician and the Six of Swords. Wow. Okay, now these two cards go together well in that this is a transition. It can sometimes be the card, like when you're moving to another country or you're getting, to a better time. So for Kellyanne, this happiness can only come through. This distant future card is just an option. She's going to have to work for it. So if she can get into the painful past and work through the pain, she can rearrange and reorganize, reinvent herself, and then move on to a much more peaceful way of being in family, of being in relationship. Now, will she do that or not? I can't say. That's up to her, and this is still so new in the game. But this outcome card here, I believe, is the painful past, the nightmare situation of being part of Trump's campaign and Trump's cabinet and, involved with him at all. If she can't turn that around, inside of her and heal her relationship with her family that way, with her daughter and her husband, then maybe she'll be moving away. I do not know. Yeah. Because it's always free will. Everyone has free will. No one can ever take that away from you. Even if you're stuck in prison, you still have free will as how to handle the situation. Oh, okay, guys, that's all I've got. Thank you.